Team Reptile are a Dutch group of game developers founded in September 2011. The first title, Megabyte Punch, was an electro-fighting game released in 2013. You collect parts and customize your fighter while exploring a computer world. While mostly a platformer, the game took elements from Super Smash Bros. For boss fights and local versus mode, which leads us to the release of their second game on the 27th of August.
Lethal League!
Lethal League is a competitive fighting game with a twist. On a single screen, you compete against up to 3 opponents and try to knock them out by hitting them with the ball. The main features involve online matchmaking, local versus mode, and buried in the extras section are arcade and training modes. But what makes Lethal League special is its gameplay. Competitive games are all about outsmarting your opponent, and it's about that big clutch play. That epic 1v3 bomb defuse, the one counter that turns the fight around, or that one ultimate that won the entire game. In Lethal League it's simple, it's about how hard you hit the ball and if your opponent can return it. Which brings on moments like these. As soon as the ball stops in midair, you need to brace for impact. Either time and position your shot perfectly or you're going to be taken out. Which brings on short rounds of chaotic failure or longer rounds of brilliant timing. The harder you hit the ball, the higher the speedometer gets, and shit goes insane. Once you hit 200, the level changes, things get darker, alarms go off, or the rain begins pouring. At around 1000, the screen effects start to go wild, and at the highest amount, the screen is pure white. And the hype that comes with these moments are what makes this game worth playing. And if you're as good as me, you tend to watch these moments as a spectator after being taken out. Each of the 5 heroes have different abilities and a special ability to give them an advantage. Some can double jump, skid along walls, or just cling to the wall. The special abilities allow different characters to hold the ball in their mouth, bounce the ball through the walls, or create a tornado. There's no storyline in sight, all we know is that it's a dystopian futuristic setting. One of the characters is a 15-year-old, there's a cyborg crocodile that sounds just like Snake,
Easy prey.
and Candyman. His head isn't a mask, he's just deformed. All of these abilities help mix up the gameplay, while lobbing the ball and hitting the opponent help keep them off their rhythm for you to catch them off guard. Lethal League's first big appearance was at the Mystery Game Grand Finals at the Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament 9 in an earlier form, which had some interesting results. Back then, no matter who hit the ball last, you died on contact, resulting in some interesting self-KOs. Like their previous game Megabyte Punch, the influence from Super Smash Bros. Is still there, not only incorporated by a similar 4-player brawler in a crowded environment, but also the intro and outro announcers are similar. There's a Call of Duty leveling up system that gives players new skins for their characters, and while returning powerful shots and the screen transitions remind me a lot of Dragon Ball Z. So let's get down to the things you want to know. As it stands, Lethal League is on Steam for £10, which I've noticed is a common complaint. Realistically, after buying the game, you're only going to be playing the online and challenge modes. While the challenge mode is entertaining, it's very simplistic. The online play is great fun, but the main issues come from long waiting times to find a game. This is a problem that will surely increase over the next few months. But it's not all bleak. Desyncing was a major problem that kept ending games abruptly. But thankfully that has been fixed by the developers. Team Reptile have also announced more patches are on the way with new characters and maps to come. And of course, always believe in your community. Custom maps are being created and the game hasn't even been out for a month. One of the great things about this game is the soundtrack, which has been playing through the entire video, featuring artists like Big Neck, Klaus Bean and Grillo. It really makes playing through the game that much more fun. If you're into this kind of game, it's definitely worth picking up. The game is great to play with your friends. It provides that kind of manic multiplayer found in games like Gang Beasts. People may want to consider waiting for a Steam sale, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on if the price really bothers you.